welcome to a new video. I'm Amira and this is Zest for Living. Today I'm going to be showing you two delicious and easy recipes that you can make for either lunch or dinner. They both take about 15 minutes, so they're really easy and fun to make, and they taste delicious. They happen to be vegan. I like to incorporate vegan recipes and dishes into my daily diet, mainly for health reasons. So check it out, and whether you're vegan or not, these are really great and easy recipes to have in your repertoire. So try these out, let me know what you think. Hit the like and subscribe below and that little bell, and let's get into the video.
Okay, so for our first recipe, garlic and almond, kale and couscous. So we're going to start with our garlic into my tiny food processor, chop it up in there. It's a great hack, much easier than chopping it up with a knife or even crushing it in a garlic crusher. Now we're adding it to a pan and adding our kale. You can add them at the same time on a low flame. Neither of them need a lot of time. We're going to add a little bit of avocado oil. And then we're just going to let it simmer on a low to medium flame for a few minutes. And then we'll be adding our almonds. And some pink Himalayan sea salts. A little black pepper if you want. Adding our black pepper. And now, of course, mixing it, and adding our slivered almonds. Oh, so pretty. And it's going to all go really nicely together. And that's about what it should look like when it's done. And now we're going to add our couscous into the Instant Pot. And if you don't have an Instant Pot, you can definitely make this on the stovetop or even a rice cooker. But I decided to do it in my Instant Pot. It's pretty easy. Just follow these next few steps. We're going to add 1 cup of vegetable broth, or you can do half a cup of broth and half a cup of water, but you only need 1 cup of liquid per 1 cup of couscous. Closing up our Instant Pot, and we're going to set it to 4 or 5 minutes, and this is about what it looks like when it's done. Really easy and fluffy and delicious. And now we're just going to plate up our beautiful kale and our couscous. They go so nicely together. It's a nice, light, but filling, satiating meal. Enjoy. And for our next recipe, Shirataki noodles with smoked tofu and veggies. So starting by chopping up our zucchini. And we'd like quarter-sized pieces. So you want to just chop it down the middle in half, and then cut the halves in half. And then you have quarter-sized pieces. Really easy, quick way to cut it all up and get the size you want. And I'm going to use some olive oil in my pan. And then while that's heating up, I'm going to cut up my tofu and get that going in the smaller pan. So this is smoked tofu that I bought from H Mart, and it was really delicious. This was the first time actually that I bought this particular kind, but it worked so well in this dish. So I'm just cutting up strips and then cutting the strips in half, and I'm going to put them in the pan. I'm going to do about half of the tofu at a time. So my zucchini is going in the bigger pan, and soon my tofu will go in the smaller one. They're both just about ready, hot with a little bit of oil in them. And then I'll add water to the zucchini instead of more oil, so it's not too oily. Now I'm going to cut up my mushrooms. So my hack for getting mushrooms clean is using a wet paper towel. So I'm just going to do those real quick individually, get off all the dirt, and then I'll chop them up. We want them a small size as well. So as soon as you get done cleaning them, we're going to cut them all up and stick them in the pan with the zucchini. Okay, so now they are going in. So getting all my mushrooms into the pan, letting them start to saute up with the zucchini. And I wanted to show you this blood orange seltzer I get from Trader Joe's. It's one of my absolute favorite seltzers to drink. So I'm sipping from that while I'm making this dish. Now I'm starting to flip over the tofu because I want to try to get it cooked on at least 2 sides and give it that little bit of crispy exterior. So now I'm going to start adding some spices. Garlic powder. I'm going to add it to both pans. And then onion powder. Again, both pans. I'm adding all the spices, basically the same ones to both pans, because why not? And now I'm going to start preparing the noodles. So these are tofu shirataki noodles. Then they just need to be rinsed under cold water for a few seconds. They're basically cooked, so this is all you need to do. Really easy. Then once they're rinsed and not dripping, we're going to add them to the pan. And we're going to start mixing. And somehow I accidentally left out of this video, but you want to add teriyaki and soy sauce at this point. And the tofu. So we're just going to mix it all together, let all the flavors come together. And I'm putting the little pan back on because I need to do the rest of my tofu. So that's a lot of tofu, so I actually didn't eat all of this by myself in one meal. But it was really delicious. And I plated it up into this beautiful bowl. And that's about what I started with. It's a good portion size. And isn't it beautiful? And yeah, it was a really good filling meal.
So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed those 2 15-minute recipes that can be great for lunch or dinner. They're just great entrees. And see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.